Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, host of Harold Dane, the one and only Master of Propaganda, hero like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to our 1v1 on Faymonville Approach here from the Resurgence Cup. It is F3rig fighting here for the British Empire, the 4th Infantry Division, C Company. In the east, it is Old Ruby fighting for the Deutsches Afrika Korps, the German army, here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division, 5th Panzergrenadier Company. We got infantry with a double sapper Vickers start versus a bike Bersaglieri start here out of Ruby. So, optimistic stuff here. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued and generous support of the Propagandacast, allowing me to make all these wonderful videos. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on them. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which others would like to see me buried somewhere in the desert. So, Bersaglieri rushing out there. Northeast Sabbath setting out. Got the Vickers machine there ready to support the frontline troops. Section command posted up here. Bersaglieri rushing forwards here. Swiftly sprinting ahead. The south back moving forwards. And we got the Panzer being busy as well on the fuel point there, northway. Tank and bomb arms was in until we got Sabbath under fire from the Bersaglieri. That Kakano bolt action around there, snapping up shots into the backs of the withdrawing sappers. Backs almost got the sun on the fuel point. Very aggressive fuel focus strike opening here from Rupee. Clearly looking just a get as much fuel as possible, but also like, try and make it harder here for F3rig to get onto any of the fuel as well. Section on the way there. And we got another Bersaglieri squad out there. Definitely have watched and seen like any of these Bersaglieri heavy builds here, but we are getting out of Ruby. The Bersaglieri originally worked here sort of a sharpshooter unit back in the day here of the early Italian Republic, I believe, but later sort of in the Second World War at least end up serving, in a sense, sort of like the close equivalent to like what the Italians might call Panzergrenadiers. And a bit above the average infantryman, but not wildly elite either necessarily, but pretty good. So there's a fun fact there. They're also generally reasonably well equipped. Sappers, Vickers moving in his section as well there. Bersaglieri, they need to be careful coming in a fire hit. Quick withdrawing here. Up north here we got the Bersaglieri pushing back the sappers. Quick snapshots off there with the Kakano bolt action rifle. South side here, steady pushing forwards. Vickers, sappers, they're catching the Italian troops in the rear. But they do manage to avoid getting suppressed here by the Vickers machine gun. And there we go, straight for the cutoff point. F3rig, of course, sensing here how Ruby is positioning his forces, realizes the cutoff point is exposed and goes straight for it. Like the British might go for, any piece of territory not sufficiently heavily armed. Or the British machine against, like, any artifact. There goes section caught here by the Bersaglieri in the bike. Up north is second Bersaglieri squad moving in here. Tech down there, guessing machine guns, assault guns, and Panzergrenadier, could be any of the three here. Sappers are spotted, taking heavy fire from the Bersaglieri, getting focused down there. Ruby quickly leveraging the more early game force here out of this bike Bersaglieri opening here. And there you go, we do get assault grenadier, something with a bit more punch up close compared to the Bersaglieri. Got the Vickers setting up shop there. Heading northwards here. And sneaking southwards here. So quite the flexible opening here so far. Active and aggressive. You can see the cook out outmaneuvered here by the Bersaglieri. Fortunately for F3rig, Ruby has yet to take up to that way, open up for the grenades here. On the Bersaglieri, they could always get really ugly for the Vickers very fast or anything else. And there you go, out of range here. We're also beginning to see, like, will Ruby focusing, like, on M1340s and some Aventers, or more like, getting some more weapons up there for the Bersaglieri fast and upgrades in general. Assault grenade is ready, but so far, no sign, like, boltering here for the Bersaglieri, so likely here that Ruby's plan is, the M1340. Section sappers here catching the Panzer Pioneer. Heavy mortars there now an option for F3rig, not too surprising. We got anti-tank rifles there. Assault guns are catching the British forces right around the corner. MP40s laying down a heavy amount of firepower there with the machine and pistol and Vierzig. Vickers turning around here, smoke grenade off here. Good response for Ruby before they're getting suppressed here. Thumbs up. Anti-tank section on the cutoff point, but the Vickers is in deep trouble. Note also the pattern here that Ruby is looking to do, expecting F3rig to, like, withdraw here. Instead, it's actually hiding in the smoke, which is a really clever counter move here by F3rig. And actually use that to retreat. That was really sharp there. Heavy mortar out there, though, for F3rig. Ambulance away there for Ruby. Anti-tank section spotted with the assault gun is pushed off. Pretty good map control here for Ruby against F3rig. Of course, that will be soon changing here. We also got the Pulsing truck being added here to the... or Pulsing gun being added to the Pheasant. Not Pulsing truck. Pulsing is the name of the gun. As an additional fun fact, they'd actually make a quad Pulsing gun setup. Sort of all flak feeling like setup there. Smoke deployed here around the cutoff point. Sharp there. Busy withdrawing. Arctard here for Ruby. That's definitely one way to hunt down the Pulsing truck. And we got the field infirmary here for F3rig. Sabs coming in, backed up with the truck here. Bezier holding line there. Bike around to support here as well. Mines being laid down the road point here. Very good. South side, we got assault goods moving up as well. Very aggressive play with the units again. Ruby relying heavily on the sheer mobility of the Bezier and the bikes, I think, to pressure there. And we do have to get the bolts upgrade there. Down to one of the... I think it was going to be like just rush for some Avengers M1340s, but no. We do actually get the bolts there going. Might be getting some healing going for some of these gentlemen because they're quite low on health and could just end up being a very quick loss of manpower there for Ruby, which would benefit F3rig much more than Ruby. Like, this is like less than half health. That's like a lot of manpower that could just be preserved, but with a bit of healing. So I would definitely strongly recommend Ruby healing these gentlemen up there before sending them in. Biggest wing about here, F3rig there, maintaining good pressure, slowly, you know, grab away terrain here from the Germans, and sanctions that catch the Arctard. Sabers there, holding up inside the old watermill there. Falcon is withdrawing. There we go, Bezier healed up. Guessing the braid upgrade next for them.
The men are eager to fight with valor, Commander.
Got Valor there selected.
We're losing a victory point.
Panzer Pioneer base in the center, Bike Veteran 2-1. Got this Bezier rushing forwards.
A victory point is being
The great tide of Italian courage and bravado. Straight into Vickers machine gun, which means of course it's going to quickly fall apart there. Pulsing truck will cause also further lane firepower there. Arctard moving in there, go catching the truck there with its auto cannon. We got the anti-tank in there responding. Panzer Pioneer needs to withdraw. Bezier rushing forwards. Other Bezier squad there taking heavy damage, being pushed off as well. Got the assault being sort of forgotten. Panzergrenadiers trying to move up here. Now, of course, we do have Panzergrenadiers for Ruby. They come with the 250 half-tech. Heavy mortar there landing. He's smashing hit, and the Bezier almost taking out the entire squad. Could go for the Breeders now, but again, might be now Ruby's planning to go for something a bit heavy in terms of tonnage. We'll have to see. Ambulance on the way there. Very good idea considering all the infantry and considering how they're bleeding. Got one Bezier escort that veteran to one. Map control there, more going the way now here of F3rig. Ruby's initial successes have fallen a bit short. We do get the Breda Model 30 there, light machine on the way there, which in itself was a fairly unique light machine. It was also one of the worst light machines of the Second World War, if not the worst. It had a lot of interesting design decisions, amongst other things. It had a fixed magazine that was filled up with stripper clips. Meaning, for example, if something happened to the magazine, the entire light machine was effectively useless.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
It had some issues there in terms of design. It was also very unreliable and easily got, like, fouled up.
Grenades are being distributed to the men.
Grenades on top of the 6-pounder gun here, very good. Got the first blader there, second blader. Could also be upgraded, but Ruby's yet to go for that.
Always eager to serve.
And we got the recce package on the way for some of the other sections. Almost got the Northern Victory Point back. But I figure though both the Bezier squads have been equipped there with Breeders, but apparently Ruby decided not to. For now at least, but
losing a capture point to enemy action.
Samsung North back with the 6-pounder gun there. South side kind of a bit open there. Bezier rushing north, still upgrades there. Other moving north as well here, sampling forwards. Got their assault grenadiers at range, they're not going to do too much. Panzer Pioneer, they're perhaps laying down mines. Looking at the dispersal, it does appear like that.
A sector is in enemy control.
Okay, Bezier moving up, I was wondering where they were. They'd just taken a slightly longer path, which is good. I think the more direct path will expose them to much fire from the British. There goes Sabsting, heavy fire from the Arctards. Panzergrenadiers, the Bezier calls the bike here, which is about to get knocked out though. And we got a Stug 3D here for Ruby. The Sturmgeschütz 3 ausfalling deep to provide some bit heavy artillery support there for the frontline troops. Not a bad idea at all. Northeast Sappers applying pressure. We got the Polton track they're supporting back at F3rig's base. We're not seeing too much else though for the time being. Stug is right around the corner. Bessier squad in number 2 be equipped with the Breda Modelo 30 as well. Thumbs up. Samples almost taken out.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Stug they're moving ahead. The Stug 3D.
Have been made available to us.
And certainly going to make things a bit tough for the F3rig's infantry, but he's bringing up more 6-pounder guns, clearly anticipating the might of the Stug to arrive to ruin his day, or at least attempt to. Stug pushing forwards here. Definitely get the pin-up machine gun upgrade on that Sturmgeschütz. And there you go, Vic has caught here in a rather rubbish position, and the result is a pretty much immediate retreat upon contact with the mighty Sturmgeschütz. Victor Pons rise, Ruby, they definitely get pressure. We got the Polton Hank South going for that bike. Bessier also on the rush there, Stug hanging back. So what will be next here to Ruby and for F3rig for that matter?
Victory point is in enemy hands.
There's Bessier moving ahead here. Other section falling back towards the base. Very low and healthy. I think that's a very good response here to make by Ruby. Could keep fighting, could keep capturing, but it would just be a waste of manpower there, honestly, for Ruby if anything happened.
The Bosch hold all victory points. Act now.
And there you go, triple cap here from Ruby against F3rig.
The enemy have
Got the Breda Bessier there, unleashing hell there, but they're taking a lot more in return. Almost got the Stug there fixed up again. He threw draw those Bessier they teach. Pretty much just the center of attention of all the British guns there. And we got the 254 for Ruby. Bit of light support. Meanwhile, the heavy mortars laying down the smoke screen there. Anti-tank setting up there.
We're losing a fuel point.
But the Stug just blasts through it. Making it harder for this anti-tank to hit back. So artillery being deployed here. Airburst going off, I imagine. Or just artillery calling there. Meanwhile, in the south, Bessier, Panzergrenadier moving up here. Polton truck dealing with them. Arcade heavily damaged. 254 almost done. Got the recce section and taking a lot of damage. Panzergrenadiers doing what they can.
Damnation. The sector's in enemy hands.
Stug there again on the move. 254 moving up. Stug moving in. 6-pounder gun there firing away. And there you go, calling in artillery there on one of the 6-pounder guns, but of course F3rig had another one reserved there, so it's not quite easy there for Ruby. There's a nice little artillery. There's a bit of smoke there as well. Intersection's not bike up north, they're getting very bold. There go Bessier pushing through the smoke there. Laying down heavy fire there with the Bredas and the Kokana bolt action rifles. We got the F3rig moving for the company command post, moving for bigger armor. Tanks.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Arcade fixed up, Stug Dina repairs. Bessier, they need to get to the front line as well here.
Surplus of command points, Commander.
Yeah, there's Breda toting Italians there versus the anti-tank section. Sappers are rushing from the other side. There, got a great mortar hit. Could do with a bit more infantry there for Ruby. But merely so cut F3rig. He could go for the Gurkhas here, but more likely to go for foot guards as opposed to tanks. Enough. More Panzer Peony here to replace ones lost for Ruby. Thumbs up. Gonna be necessary here. The Mother Stug D is repairing repairs again. Sappers setting up. North side, we're seeing a bit more on approach as well here. And the south side, smaller force dispatch as well. Smoke grenade here could be good here for the assault grenades to cover against fire there. Or got smoke called in by the 254. Thumbs up. Very nice use of that one. And here in the south, Vic has pushed off with the Arcade Sappers moving in. 6-pounder gun moving up. Panzer Pioneer ready. Fresh wave of troops out of the base. Mix of Italians and Germans.
We've lost the sector to the enemy.
Shooting northwards there. Got more firing down. Bessieri once more making the push forwards for the glory of Il Duce. Direct hit here from the Mortar on the Bessieri. We got artillery called in now.
We're losing a munitions point.
In this case, though, right on the Mortar here. Almost caught it here with the 254, but not quite. That said, the Sappers could take a few losses on the retreat. Or not. Still, Ruby maintains got Matilda F3rig, who's going from the Matilda 2. That's going to be a bit of a challenge here for Ruby to deal with, considering that Ruby's only got into tank rifles. And the Stu well going for Marder now, but even that's going to struggle a bit there with the Matilda 2 infantry tank. Dashing in the south of Bessieri will need to withdraw against the Polson gun and the Sappers, who are equipped with a flamethrower, the number 2. In the center of their section, getting a hammer with the Stu D and the Panzergrenadiers. 301 was 1 Ruby maintains a continued excellent lead here over F3rig in terms of victory points. Matilda 2 has arrived here to support the British Empire with its 2-pounder gun. Six-pounder gun then forcing off the Achterhand. Assault grenades being forced over the MP40s. Marder in the move there, the Marder 3. More troops setting out. Got mines for F3rig, very good move there, of course. Having hit mines, it never hurts to get mines for then, because your opponent's like going to lay out more mines rather than just that one. F3rig though, of course, also done mines here. This is very good, and of course will force Ruby, if he's sensible, to go for mines as well. Further south here, assault grenades is the Polson truck, which continues to be a thorn in the side here of Ruby. Not a massive threat, but just, you know, constant annoyance. Something that Ruby can't quite ignore. Using fortune to coach a little bit, there you go. British force putting quite a stiff resistance until they're sniping the Bessieri. Being poor Luigi, they're absolutely splattered across the ground. We got a more aggressive push than south here, looks like. Ruby's had enough. The Polson truck is committing more aggressively to finishing off, but deciding against it as instead of an opportunity in the southern flank of F3rig's front line here. No. Ooh, Gurkhas there, but we got the Polson truck. That's a small win here for Ruby. Certainly a minor headache here for F3rig. Of course, he does have the Matilda 2. He does also have Gurkhas out there. He's in fact going here for the Bren light machine gun upgrade. Up north here, British forces making great gains, laying down more mines. Very good, thumbs up. And I thought he was there, like just looking in a weird position. Nope, he was actually fully alive. Most of the vehicles in reserve in the centre, not doing too much, just a lot of smoke there from F3rig in the centre. After being pushed back here by the State Advance in the south here from F3rig and the British Empire, the 4th Infantry. North here, Bessieri moving in, catching some of the troops, but also catching some of the mines. Let's got the Northern Nations here, force in the centre remains just static here. I feel like that's just a lot of stuff here for Ruby just not doing anything, which only benefits F3rig, and not so much Ruby. At least in my humble opinion. Panzergrenadiers moving up. And they're going to have to move out. Studio opening up. And we got Tully there on the Vickers machine crew here. Further south, Panzer Pioneer Achterhand moving in. Far up north, this year moving about. We got 290 versus 76. F3rig, they're starting to finally bring down Ruby bit down to time. We got the strafing on. We got the Inventor, but clearly it's not going to use that at this point. So strafing around and lightning going to be a chilly observability.
The enemy has our victory points now.
The Inventor, I think, would provide Ruby with both artillery support, but also something to just shoot at the Matilda with. So it could arguably be a bit of merit there in the Inventor assault gun.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
Particularly with that heavy mortar out there, big, you know, any sort of additional artillery support here to try and silence that, I think, do a lot of good there for Ruby, because that one just needs to, you know, perish. Fire and flame. So there you go, fresh mortar fire there. Matilda's expanding coming up here. Makes it becoming a bit more of a slow dance here within two, a bit of a waltz of violence. And up there, fresh push here by F3rig attacking into the northern lines here of Ruby. That's the area supported by the artillery. They're putting up a stout defense, but they're just not enough to cover the entirety of the northern tier there. F3rig exposing that with some recce sections further up north. Center, German lines are falling apart as well here. Hey, more to continue to provide excellent support here for F3rig, though we do get a counter barrage here on the nearby machine career with the 254. Panzergrenadier moving up here, but we got the Matilda nearby. We got sections moving up. Far up north here, artillery dashing straight to the recce section to get hit with a snare. The center. We got the Matilda being spotted. We got another one on the way, though, for F3rig. And we got the 6-pounder gun a bit exposed. 290 to the N35. F3rig's almost got Ruby there brought down to size, but is still not quite there. Marder moving up, engaging the Matilda. Shot slamming through the thick frontal armor there.
The enemy has control.
One unique feature about the Matilda is its armor is fully cast from one piece rather than, welded together from smaller pieces or riveted together, which did give it some strength. Made it obviously tougher to deal with. North here, Gurkhas on a fire.
We have reserves of infantry.
Airburst shells, volunteer infantry, 6-pounder gun opening up the artillery here. Further south, Panzergrenadiers there probing around. Got that Marder rushing northwards here. Matilda there roaming through. And there you go, Matilda takes it for the side of by the Marder fleet. And the center base area spotting because crew here could move up there with a grenade. Decides not to. Missed opportunity to think here by Ruby. And there you go, Matilda scores a hell of a hit here. Stu demoning in, but there you go. Good use of smoke here by F3rig. Very good, consistent use of smoke by the way around here. Thumbs up to F3rig. Makes it hard again for Ruby just to easily fire at the victory point. It makes it thus more easier for F3rig to grab the point without, losing a lot of men here. Matilda moving through here. Up north front, it's also collapsing. Artillery caught in here. 254 forced to withdraw. Matilda pushing further ahead in the south. Sappers there. On a rampage, Ruby's southern flank here is exposed as they lack the force to deal with that artillery unit. Marder flanking the Matilda. You got a second Marder in fact here for Ruby now. No some Aventus. Tragic. Second getting bombarded. Got 273 within and 10. 8. F3rig continue to further bleed out Ruby here victory points. And another tip strike called in. This time it's the airburst barrage. Oh, they're about to lose the SEA there. Oh, that's going to be a huge blow. Yes, they got wiped. That's a good win here for F3rig. Removes one of the infantry squads here under Ruby's command. Make it a bit hard to control here the map and pressure. As Hookland's about to get wiped out here as well. Building collapsed. It is nothing but dust and ashes now.
Tank crew training complete.
And now we got training here for F3rig's crews, making the Matildas once the veterans won even nastier.
Now have the advantage.
Which of course is further promising for Ruby. Ruby though flooding resources. Got artillery called in here right at the edge here to Ruby's base. This is what I call blocking fire, what the Germans call spare fire. This is basically artillery meant to prevent Ruby from moving here. It's not intended to kill anything, it's just like, block movement. Which is definitely a sneaky fire way to use artillery fire, so 2 thumbs to F3rig, that is some fairly advanced artillery tactics there. We love to see it, of course our opponents do not. Bouncing a shot there from the Matilda too. The Marder fleet moving up. Panzergrenadier southwards, we got that there fixed up. Got the remaining Bezier squad moving up as well here. And another Stoop D here for Ruby. Begs they catch the Panzergrenadier by the southern point. I'm not entirely sure another Stoop D is right away what Ruby needs. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be a bad choice, but I probably expect more infantry attack for something a bit more tanky.
The beggars are threatening
German force in the center, we got Saps that counter-attacking. Faymonville, of course, not looking to allow this hammer for any prolonged period of time. Heavy mortar into the accent, causing a map like this. The heavy mortar is just great. It pretty much also was in Code 2 with mortar pits. Again, this map is just very good for artillery like that because it's fairly small, so you can like just set up an artillery piece like that and just cover a good chunk of the map. It's kind of one of these shows the minor flaws of this map. Sort of flanking in. Got more artillery called in this time from the 254 here. More the Stooks diving in here. Fighting for the center remains increasingly nasty. Stooks are going in here. Got the anti-tank gun. Small win here for Ruby. See if they can get the anti-tank gun, destroy it. Until there's running a problem. A flank that's exposed. I think this is a bit of an aside here by Ruby. Clearly focusing so heavily on the anti-tank gun that he forgot about the Stooks flank and now lost a battery 2 Stooks 3D. That's a pretty good kill here for Faymonville. You might even see a martyr go down. Ruby seemingly is making increasing the number of mistakes here. Grenade assault off in an attempt to knock out the martyrs. Ruby's tank destroyed crews are able to avoid such a fate. Matilda there, bonking near the right there. Martyrs firing back. Victory points wise, we've got 264 on 79. Ruby now aggressively trailing behind Faymonville here. The entire lead has vanished. The most dramatically spectacular way. Arcta dashing in, the machine gun outmaneuvered, 6-pounder gun, straight into mine, engine blown out. Crew desperately wishing they could bail out, but they've been glued to the seats by the Canadians until they're flanking on the Arcta. And we got a third Matilda for Faymonville. Arcta down, another Stuki. In fact, might more sense actually take up and try and go for the Flak 36 in until just as something like maybe blast those Matildas from a distance. Another Stuki. Another Martyr. I feel like Ruby here might actually slightly gotten caught up in a bit of an awkward spot there. If actually make more sense, you maybe just go for some Ventus instead of those two and also go for tungsten rounds. Like, I'm just not entirely convinced the current build order here is entirely the most optimal one here against Faymonville. Also, the lack of infantry is limiting, Ruby's ability to, like, pressure across the map against Faymonville, whereas Faymonville now has a decent amount of infantry. You've got the 2 sub sections, the 2 regular section, you got the Gurkhas. Overall, a nice sort of collection of infantry, whereas Ruby now has a Panzer Pioneer squad, the Panzergrenadiers, the assault gunners, and the Panzer on the Bessieri, so not quite as much there, and also all qualitatively the same. This, I think, further aids Faymonville. Of course, the Matilda at this point, with 3 of them, does make it harder for Ruby to use infantry because the Matildas pretty much just melts them to a, I would say, somewhat absurd degree, considering the cost and how hard they are to kill. Another Matilda from the north here. Got the Matilda through here. Martin, you turn around. Great hit here. But Ruby is feeling the heat here, feeling the pressure out of Faymonville and the British Empire. The 4th Invasion can taste victory, or possibly tea. To the British, those taste the same. Unless it's that tea from that part of England. Yes, you know which part. Into the moving forwards here. And the Panzer Pioneers got utterly obliterated. A spectacularly bloody hit here from Faymonville. German forces the backs against the wall here at the entrance of the base, firing back at the British as they attack from all sides. Martyrs. Stooks just blasting with the Matildas and the British forces. Almost got one of the Matildas. Stooks going to die forwards. Oh, the Martyrs are going to die forwards here. The Czechoslovakian treads, they're carrying as fast as they can until they decide not to. 6-pounder on the way there, another one abandoned. Could destroy it, could seize it. Rushing in there. Ruby knows he has to get some points now. And certainly with some of the units he pushed back, it's probably like do or die. There you go, infantry rushing forwards. Do have the Matildas here, but the Martyrs could go in, and we are in fact seeing the Martyrs moving forwards here. A dashing assault here out of Ruby. Knowing it's again now and ever. The Matildas being forward, 6-pounder gun being slammed. Matildas deploying big smoke screens here to cover against the Martyrs, which does help them. Definitely a bit awkward there. Southern points being seized. More mines though. Great work there by Faymonville. 2 thumbs up. Got a 254 here being used to sweep mines. That can't be right. Maybe some accident. I don't know. We got self repairs though on the vehicles. 254 there.
a victory point.
Smoke deployed again here by the heavy mortar.
Commander, we have artillery on standby.
I wonder if they were going to, like, you know, give the Germans heavy mortars. Because the Germans did use them. I mean, obviously, primarily they were captured from the Soviets and just straight up used that. But they even had their own. In fact, the very first Nebula was actually heavy mortars. Fun fact there. Artillery called in the 6-pounder gun. Stu's moving in here. Good shooting here. Could take out the 6-pounder gun. That's even going to hurt F3rig here a bit. Also, never really used the strafing runs artillery cover or anything like that here so far to Ruby. Stuke there getting pummeled with snares. 6-pounder guns finally bouncing off the Stuke's frontal armor. Further south, Matilda moving up. Panzergrenadier moving in, only to get, you know, pushed off here. Situation for Ruby remains rather awkward. Marders engaging Matilda, got artillery call in the center here. Marders there getting slammed by heavy fire from all sides. And there you go, 25-pounder gun landing its shots here inside the center victory point area there. South Matilda is sweeping up, clearing out German Italian forces with spectacularly trained ease.
We're down to 250 points.
249 points versus 71. And there you go, with a rifle grenade, scores a kill, taking out one of Ruby's Marder freeze. Oh boy, 250 heading north, it's his 6-pounder gun. 2/3 of the way done. Southern point falling to the Gurkhas. Another Marder on the way there for Ruby. More smoke.
A victory point is being
North
overrun.
here, 250 dashing in the assault grenadiers.
Weapon and crew on
About
the
to lose the
field.
250 here. Two assault grenadier squads not here
We're
for
losing a victory
Ruby.
point.
Situation here for the Germans remains precarious. Both Marder shots bounces off the Matilda. Anti-tank section rushed off here, opening up the northern victory point here to the German army here. To the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division. Stuke's moving up, Marder withdrawing. Ruby's situation remains tough. We got another Marder out there, back to 3 Marders here.
Artillery barrage.
Matilda, 6 pounds flanking the Stukes here, Marder's moving up. More Matildas up to the south side here, going for the squishy elements. Marder then trying to get caught with the 2 Matildas. 250 force withdraw here. Gurkha's moving in. An aggressive push here from several angles here from F3rig. Definitely making it tough here for Ruby to set up a good angle here without getting absolutely hammered from several angles. There you go. Marder down. F3rig's assault continues here. Ruby is definitely struggling to match the sheer aggression and pace here of F3rig. Stu getting hit with the 6-pounder guns. Got the Gurkhas being assaulted with the Bessieri and the Panzergrenadiers. Matilda's putting excellent covering fire here. And the German Italian infantry being knocked out here. Got the bike also going down. Bessieri about to get wiped out. Panzergrenadiers getting pulverized and perforated. Marder's down. Until being called in here. Situation of the German army is hitting a crucial breaking point, I feel like. Things are just happening so fast here now. The Ruby is just losing forces at an incredible pace. We got here artillery cover called in, but I think it's going to be too little too late now to halt the British war machine. And there go GG out of Ruby. Game over. A brutal slaughter here on Faymonville Approach here. Ruby had the lead, but didn't quite, I think, capitalize on it efficient enough. And F3rig was able to utilize a lot of the advantages in the map, in particular with heavy mortar to steadily push back here against Ruby. I think remained too inflexible, like too heavily in the Stukes and the Marders. When I think something else was required as well to really turn the corner here against F3rig, and I think that lack of something extra, they just allowed F3rig to just grind down Ruby. The lack of infantry, I think, didn't do Ruby any favors either. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family. As always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating our pledge on Patreon. Every bit helps. This is Imperial Team. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.